Welcome back to the Daily Doji. This is stock and crypto technical analysis. Today we're talking about Doge, plus we're talking also about TNXP, ASRT, SNDL, AHT, LLNW, and Express. Wow, that's a lot to get to in one video. I'm going to run through them rather quickly, so if you want to see any of them again in more detail, just let me know in the comments and I'll do a more in-depth count in the next video. Awesome, and if you're watching this in the replay, make sure when you subscribe that you hit the bell icon so that you see when I go live. It should notify you when I go live, but you have to hit subscribe and then the bell icon. And thank you so much everyone for all the support recently. I migrated this channel as a new offshoot of my old main channel, so I had over 50 crypto videos, technical analysis videos actually, not just crypto. And then I started this channel to do all the live on because it was taking over my other content. So thank you so much all the people that have migrated over here with me, and let me see you in the comments. Let me say hi or ask a question. Thank you for all that. All right, let's get into the first one. I'm going to do Doge last because one of my subscribers and clients asked me about $10 Doge, and that's what we're going to look into at the end of the video. Alright, first let's do TNXP. Right, so I've been doing these based on people's suggestions, and if you have any that you want to see, if you have any symbols you want to see the analysis for, just let me know in the comments. And if I have time, I'll do it now. And if not, I'll do it in the next one. Okay, this is a pharmaceutical company. I have not looked at this yet. Oh, jeez. Yikes. That does not look good. What happened? It came out in 2012, crashed. It's been correcting the entire life after IPO. And then here's 1, 2, 3, and then another 1, 2, 3. So it's a double correction, it looks like, or if this is the first correction, then it went into a double correction back here. I talk about double corrections in my course for beginners. If you have questions about that, just let me know. So yeah, this is just going on and on and on like that. Oh, wow. And it is far under the 200 moving average on the weekly. So far. Still, even though it's been years. Why did someone recommend this? So the reason I am doing analysis on these, it's because I'm in a group, and I have a free Facebook group, by the way. The link is in the description. But I'm in a group, and someone was recommending this list, so I thought I'd take a look and see if you just took random tips off of people online, what you would be like. Not looking good. Not only is it an absolutely abysmal chart, but it just tanked a death cross on the daily, where those moving averages crossed over. I have a separate module about that in the course as well, just for the people that are interested. There are some people that have been reaching out to me on Instagram or Facebook for more info. And the Telegram group that I started is rocking and rolling. Wow, this looks bad. Although it is oversold on the daily, so it is starting to maybe be a buy, but there's not really good this looks like 3 waves up. This does not really look like a good idea. I mean, since it's so cheap, maybe it's a gamble. There is a crossover on the MACD happening. That's the only thing good I can see. The RSI is oversold, but it's not necessarily a buy signal. And anyway, when I have a buy signal, that's just for me. That doesn't mean you have to do what I'm doing. Also, trade at your own risk. This is risky, and this chart looks pretty bad. So this would just be a total gamble. I don't know what if they have some juicy news that they think is going to happen, but there's no real signs on the chart that, I mean, it was up 300 and then it just came all the way down to 5 cents or 50 cents. Came down to 50 cents. Could it go lower? Yeah, it could. It just finally got above that 200 moving average on the daily and then just dropped again. So that's not that good. Okay, let's move to the next one because this one is depressing. Let's look up ASRT. And I'm basing these just solely on the technicals and not the fundamentals. All right, well, here's another terrible one. This person that was pointing these out must be gambling, looking for serious discounts. Well, at least this one has kind of a buy signal going on. That's dropping right here. But we're coming down even harder, and RSI went up. So this looks better than the last one, and actually, I see something. Where's my pattern? Get out of here. What is this? Remove that. I don't know why that's there. This looks like it may have been, well, it's a pretty rough one. That could have been 5 waves down, but this wave 1 looks not like a wave 1. It looks like 1, 2, 3. So that's not necessarily good. Looks like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. That could be the bottom, but it's very hard to call some of these, especially in a correction. It looks like it might go down a little bit more. I mean, it doesn't have much more to go down. It's only at $1.17. If it keeps going up over here, and down here, then maybe I would try to get some at the lowest possible. But yeah, not as bad as the last one, but not good either. Because there's no track record of success. It's just been correction. All right, let's go to the next one. That was quick. Let's do SNDL, which I think I have listed here somewhere already. Well, let's look it up. Sundial. All right. Ooh, another one of these. That one has just been, this one looks like I've charted it already. Found some 3 waves. Waves of 3. Did I just do this one the other day? Yes. Just did this one yesterday. Check out the video. Somebody asked me about this one, and I did it already. So you can check that out there. And I'm going to move on to the next one because we have so many today. I took a challenge, and I'm doing it. Okay, Ashford Hospitality Trust. Let's check this out. Okay, I see another death cross down there. Let's check out the weekly first. Ooh, well that's longer, but it's still, it looks like it's been, oh, I'm getting Doge alerts. If you want in on my alert group, reach out to me in Messenger. There's the links in the description, and I can give you more info, because there is a there is an alert group, and Doge alerts are going off. Let's look at Doge while I, okay. Wrong alert. All right, well, yep, Doge is alerting. I'll come back to that in a moment. It'll probably keep alerting. All right, I sent the alert. If you're in the Telegram group and watching, the secret daily Doji alert group. So this is a correction still, and then wham, came down hard. Looks like 3 waves, because there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When there's 7 wave swing, it's 3 waves. It's 1, 2, 3 correction, and 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 waves of 3, which looks like 7 waves. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments if this is making sense. This is looking almost at the bottom, all-time bottom, but not quite. It's been lower. Came above the moving averages, but then went back down. Still at 17. And it's kind of making a buy signal. Let's check here. This was what I would consider a buy signal right there on the, is this on the 1 hour? right here would have been. So that's a potential on the 1 hour chart. Just based on the chart, I don't know anything about the company. Well, that's the best one yet. Oh, there's another Doge alert. Let me message the group. There are more than just alerts in the group. There's also free training and stuff like. Well, it's not free. It's part of the group. All right, that's it for that one. Let's go on to the next one. Looking at LLNW. This is in the way. Get this out of here. LLNW. Limelight Networks. Alright, let's go to the weekly first. This one started in 2007. Ooh, and then crashed in that correction that was there in the S&P 500. The whole market went down. I talk about that in my S&P 500 video. Then it came up for 3, then did another correction. Came up for another 3. Looks like it failed, and it started another correction. So it's not really done yet, correcting. That's not a buy signal really on the daily. Kind of on the hourly. See how many waves down we have here. Well, this is not a 5-wave structure. And, well, that might be the middle wave. 1, 2, 3. It might be nearing the bottom. It's got kind of a buy signal here. I wouldn't go all in on it or anything. I have a module about that in my course, and the MACD is starting to cross over. So this might be a decent setup. Limelight Network. I'll have to make a note of that one. LLNW. All right, well, we checked out several different ones so far. There's one more, and we found 1 or 2 potential buys. Not bad. Express. I'm just going on what someone else, random person, was recommending. There's another Doge alert. Doge alerts. Send in Doge alerts. All right. This one looks totally different. Let's start on the weekly. Ooh, yikes. There was a pretty big crash here already. Was that the bottom? At like 50 cents? There's no clear 5 waves up. So this could be just making a 3-wave up and could come back down. But this is really, wow. If it makes it might make a new high above this and then come back down. But that was quite a week right there. Let's look at it on the daily. if we can see 5 waves in there, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then this is still correcting. I don't see any clear 5 impulse wave up yet. So it's right now is not, oh, more Doge. Right now does not look like a good place to get in, but there was kind of a setup right there. These 3 and that last one, but then you would be looking to maybe get out right here, or I mean usually you want it to be above this, but it hit that white line and then rejected. So it might make one more wave up right here before going back down. Unless it makes 5 clear waves up, which this kind of looks like could be happening right there. We'll have to see what happens next. If this makes a new high over 840, 850, and makes 5 impulsive waves, then it might be something, but until then it's still a correction. Alright, let's now look at some Doge. The Doge alerts are going off on the 1 minute. Is it a sell signal up here? Not quite yet. I've been waiting for this to make a new wave up. This might be it right here, but it's taking its sweet time. And we had 3 waves up right there. Where is it? I'm going to get rid of this. We had 3 waves up. Oh. Well, it could be doing that. But I clicked the wrong one. WXY. Like this. And then right now we're correcting, might be looking like this. Or it could be already done right here. Like that. Well, that was definitely 3 waves. Or was it just a subwave? Something more like that. Or, get this out of the way. And then something like this would happen. I was expecting this 3-wave structure to go up to 26 or 28. If you want to see more about how I do that, you can check my other videos. Thank you for the thumbs up. Eddie C said 15 subs, good videos. Thank you. I migrated over from an existing channel. My main channel had a couple thousand followers, but then the Doge videos, or the technical analysis videos, were starting to take over. So I had to branch out into another channel. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the comment and the like. So I was expecting this wave to come up here. So far, it still can. It's not invalidated yet. It'll be invalidated when it goes below 16. So if it goes below 16 from here, then I was wrong about this, how high this wave would go. And it could be just right there. However, that's not as good of a shape, and it doesn't really make sense. So I still think this is going to happen until I see evidence otherwise. And right now it's on the way up. So if it starts a new wave, it will be a three-wave structure, kind of like this. What's up, Eddie? How long have you been trading? Are you a beginner or have you been around the block? Let me know if you have any questions. And the magical question everyone wants to know is, how can Doge get to $10? Because people are just clickbaiting everything online. And I have this drawn here from the other day when I was giving a lesson about Elliott waves. Check out my program, and I have a free Facebook group. You've been trading for a bit? Nice. What's your favorite thing to trade? 10 months? Cool. So, yeah, feel free to join our new Facebook group. And I've got a bunch of cool stuff going on if you're new to the channel. Well, everyone's new to the channel, but if you're new to my channels in general. So all this action, let me turn all that off. All this action, bloop, in Doge, if you look at the weekly chart, is just a little wave one, which I have a million things drawn there and it looks like a cluster. But look at this big wave right here. Let me make that line thicker. This yellow wave is a wave one. Then we're in the middle of a wave two right now. And we're still in the middle of wave two. So that could drag on way longer than anyone wants. It's already longer than anyone wants. And then when the people shorting have finally given up, the people selling, when the people selling have sold everything and they're all sold out, basically, then it will start a new bull market up. And that's what people don't understand. They're just like living in this fantasy world where, oh, it's just magically going to go up when someone tweets. And that's not really how the world works. But good luck to that. That's sheepish. So anyway, the next wave up is going to be massive and it's going to make a lot of people happy. And it's going to be, let me delete some of these. So it's going to be 5 impulsive waves up. And I was explaining something in another video is why I drew all that. And then the 5 waves up have subwaves of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 is probably going to go somewhere up to $1.50 or so. Oh, Doge alerts are going off. If you want in on the premium alert group, contact me in, the link is in the description to reach out to me in Messenger. And I can give you more info. All right. Alerted. and then where was I? So 5 waves up, and there's 5 waves up totally. So inside this, and those time frames might not be accurate. I'm just drawing what shape it's going to make. It's going to make a shape like this, where wave 4 cannot come down any farther than 74 cents or 75 cents where the top of wave 1 was. So if you zoom out of this, then what happens? This is part of another wave, and that is one big wave 1 all the way up to, let's say, $2. Then it could come down all the way, potentially, it could come down to almost 0, but it would come down usually about 80%, 78.6%. Then there would be a wave 3, which would be, I guess, to the moon is what people are saying. Then wave 4 could come down and touch the top of wave 1. And then wave 5 could be stumped and be truncated, but usually it will reach out here. And of course, these all have subwaves of 5 too. And this would take years to play out. Something like this is how we would get to $10. Is the shape that's important. So what you need to look at is that right here, and this is the weekly chart. And like I said, those time frames aren't necessarily accurate. I'm just drawing what shape it will make. And certain of those principles are rules that cannot be broken. So some of these waves, they can't overlap or it will invalidate the count. So this whole thing is just a tiny little wave. I mean, and I'm not discounting the fact that this correction might take seemingly forever, and it still might go down more. But that's what people want to know, is how's it going to get to like $10 or something like that? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, now is the time. Otherwise, I will see you in the next live video, which will be tomorrow around 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you have any symbols that you want me to do in tomorrow's video, any crypto or stocks that you want the technical analysis for. In this video, I did 1 million already at the beginning of the video if you're just tuning in. How will SHIB do? Eddie said. I will do SHIB in the next video. I'm going to make a note right now. So tomorrow after 6 p.m. I'll be live again and I will do the SHIB technical analysis. Thank you so much for asking. Today I'm running a bit out of time. Usually I go live for at least an hour, but in this one I only had about 30 minutes. I'm very busy with the launching. I launched my course recently and I have that Telegram alerts group and other stuff going on. So today I will get going, but I'll be back tomorrow. And I'm doing these 5 days a week on this channel, Sunday through Thursday in the evenings. See you in the next one. Make sure to hit the bell icon when you subscribe so that it'll notify you when I go live. Otherwise, YouTube has a tendency to not tell anyone, and it's an uphill battle. But if you like this content and you get value out of the technical analysis for free, give me a thumbs up. And if you're in any relevant groups on Facebook or anything online, please share this because it would really help out a lot. I'm putting a lot of hours and a lot of effort into these videos, and I appreciate all the support so far. Just the people dropping by and leaving positive comments is great, and also the clients that are joining the other groups. There's a free Facebook group, and I have a course, and also the Telegram group. So that's where you can find me. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much, Eddie, for the thumbs up. You rock. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you can tune in live and see the SHIB technical analysis live. So I'll see you then. Have an amazing day on purpose. Peace.